Hi, I'm Geneva Lei, aka singer-songwriter from Mississauga, aka nurse, aka puppy enthusiast, aka Geneva baby. Thank you.
I heard it's hella weak. Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna do this. We don't have even a name for what this is called yet. It's our first one on site. I'm Adriel Smiley,
Why don't you just call it on site?
aka Big Purr.
aka Big Purr.
This is not really the cool table, but kind of the cool table.
First edition.
Yeah, this is our first on site. We don't have even a name for what this is called yet. It's our first one on site. I'm Adriel Smiley.
Why don't you just call it on site? Cool table on site.
It's kind of speaks like violence, you know, has a little more violence vibe. So not really the on site, but yeah, I'm Adriel Smiley Official, adrielsmiley.com, The Godfather. And we're here at the shoot for your new single that it won't be out by the time this comes out, but you'll have a chance to listen to it later on.
Who turned on that fan? Damn.
Somewhere in the kitchen. So let's talk about the single first. Before we talk about the video, let's talk about the single first.
Okay, the single.
You have a lot of songs that you have sent me that I always ask you, who hurt you? And
Enough.
the answer is usually everyone, but this song is a tiny bit different.
I know, it's a little bit more personal.
Yes.
A little bit
Talk
more
about it.
specific. Well, Sober is really about you might see this interview.
You don't have to name names, or you can name names. I love naming names.
No. We can't do that. We can't do that. So the song is really about you know, like people go, oh, if they message you when they're drunk, that means like they care about you. Whatever. There was this guy who would do that every time that he got drunk, and I'd be like, oh my god, he likes me. And then it kind of clicked eventually, and I was like, he doesn't even give me the time of day when he's sober. You know? And like, I really had to take in the feelings. And I always wondered, like, every time that I spent time with him, I was like, why am I always sad after like spending time with him or like talking to him? And then, you know, I had to like sit down and take in what I was feeling, and sober happened. You know, I always had like this feeling like just about him, and you know, I use music as an outlet for my emotions. So like, what better way to do it than to write a song?
Did something happen, or just after a few times of you feeling bad afterwards, you were like, okay, this is not right? Or did something happen, like an event, and you were like, or was this over time?
No, it was just over time, you know? Like at first you're kind of naive, especially when you really do care about someone, and it's really just like, I don't see anything bad. Red? It's not a color. So eventually, you know, time goes on and you're just like, oh fuck. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, you can swear.
Eventually you're just like, oh, you know, I deserve better.
Mm-hmm.
And like, obviously it's sad to let go of something that you care about, but it's better that way than to like keep going through the same thing over and over again, you know? So
was it a clean like break off?
I just feel like, you know, like we're good now. You know what I mean? Like we're more like better off friends, but it's just like I don't associate, or I don't participate in those activities with him anymore.
Fair enough. Yeah, when you said like when someone always hits you when they're drunk, I felt like I was living wrong because I haven't had someone like that in my life in a long time.
You don't want it.
Nah,
you don't want it.
I kind of want it. I kind of want it.
You want chaos?
No.
You want chaos in your life?
No, I didn't say I'm gonna hit them back, but just to know that. Actually, you know what? That's not true. I did have one of those. You know, have you guys seen that that meme when it's like if I send pretzel emoji, it means.
What does that mean? I actually don't know what that means. What does the pretzel mean?
The pretzel emoji means like someone wants to get twisted up. Yeah. Oh. You didn't seen that?
I didn't know about that.
You mean like your back broken, like, you know?
That sounds nice.
Insides rearranged.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it sounds nice. So
continue.
So that meme, whatever, it's like if I send the pretzel emoji, it means I'm trying to get my back broken. Someone sent me a video of them being like, sending pretzel emoji. So I feel like that must be along the lines of what you're thinking about? All right, close.
Yeah. Like you know, it was just more of like a let me hit you up at 1 a.m. to let you know that I'm thinking about you, but not in the right way. Like there's a point where you realize like you deserve more respect.
Yeah, exactly.
And like the disrespect is way louder than the respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like it's all leaning one side. It's like I don't think you are all the way disrespectful to me all the time, but that's most of what I'm getting from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. So talk about this crib that we're in. This is we're on site, like we said.
You know, most people just get Airbnbs. That's what I did. It's a really pretty Airbnb with a lot of plants. It's in Barrie.
Shout out B-Town.
Yes, it's actually way nicer than I was expecting. So very grateful to have a good eye for Airbnbs.
No, this is nice for sure. When I pulled up in here, I said, okay.
Right? That's what we said. We said there's mason jars for lamps. It's crazy. Crazy.
And the backyard?
We have a hot tub.
Yeah, and it's going. I was like, maybe more than a video could happen here. This is a real spot.
No. Nothing's going in the hot tub. No videos being shot in the hot tub.
Not those kind of videos. Not those kind of videos.
I specifically put it in the shot list. Nothing raunchy. I put that in. Seth's laughing right now because I had to specify that shot.
It's your video. Why do you guys specify? Who are you worried about? Name names.
Continue the interview right now. Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. The cameras cut.
So people will be seeing this before the video comes out. So give them kind of a rundown on what the video is going to be about, some of the scenes.
You just have to wait and see, you know? You can't give up too much.
Maybe you should explain it for the people because you know that some people are a little slower, we'll say.
Hey.
Is that okay to say people are slower? Will we get canceled for that?
Maybe.
Can we say that people are slow?
Cancel that. Don't say that.
Not as fast. But if they want to understand more about the video, what could you kind of give them some insight on?
It's really just like, oh, okay, I can say this. You're really going to see the song in my perspective. Kind of like how I experienced it, how like my brain was kind of just taking in all the moments that was happening between me and him. So, yeah.
Yeah. So usually, personally, I always love when an artist that I like is going through turmoil in their life. It's very selfish, of course, but you see some of the best music made when it's a tumultuous time. Well, how do you feel about that? I feel like that's the same with you right now because there's been very few songs that you've sent me that is like blissful, live, laugh, love. You know, it's more like 808s or heartbreaks, all my friends are dead. So do you agree with that kind of?
Like
that the best music is made when it's a tumultuous time?
I feel like, yeah, because us artists, you know, we talk really straight through our mediums. So I feel like when you're going, even like through happy times, I know a lot of people can make art through happy times. I wish I was one of those people. But it's so much easier to talk about something that hurt you because you have so much to say. You know what I mean? So that's why I write music like this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to write a love song, but I haven't been in love in a long time. So it's like it's hard to write about love when I'm not experiencing.
Yeah, you can't. It's not the same. It's just not the same.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, listen, I'm speaking into existence. Hopefully by the time this comes out, you will have found some kind of love. But speaking into existence. I love love, so
me too.
I hope everyone could find it.
I'm a big hopeless romantic, so hopefully, yeah, but I'm not in any rush.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now, being a hopeless romantic is like a two-edged sword. Like, it could be like...
I hate it here, truly.
It could be the best, or it's like you're 6 weeks in and you're like, what am I really doing here?
Yeah. You know? Being a hopeless romantic sucks because it's just like you want like all the little things, but then someone would be like, you're asking for too much. I don't think that's too much. I think that's bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? So what? I want flowers on a Sunday. What about it? You can spend money at the club, but not for flowers. Yeah, okay. You can spend it on your shoes, but not flowers. Who are you impressing, the guys? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sorry.
That was targeted. Whoever that's
I didn't look at the camera for that reason, yo.
Yeah, whoever that's for, you know who you are. Flowers instead of kicks.
I'm just saying, I feel like flowers is literally like the bare minimum. Just cause, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you can go to Walmart and go like $10 on
No,
flowers.
it's more having the presence of mind to think to do that.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. I feel like people forget about that. Like, it's not the fact that you got me flowers,
Mhm.
but it's the fact that you thought of getting me flowers. You know what I mean? People
Exactly.
like, they like to like tear the little things down. They think you need to do something
Nah.
big for the people who actually want those small things, but it's not. That's not what it is.
Yeah, there was a girl who got me a lighter, and she didn't smoke at all, but she like was out, thought of me, and was like, "Yo, this lighter's really cool." I was like, "Oh my days!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I went on one date and this guy pulls up with like, we went to go eat
Mhm.
and he got me a bottle of water. And I was like, you got me a bottle of water? Wow, that's so sweet.
Wow.
Just the fact that you got me a bottle of water.
That you
know what
thought
I'm
of
saying?
it,
You know what I'm
know?
saying? And like, it's really sweet. So.
Yeah. No, I like that. I like that. So before we talk about the future, because I'm gonna get you to spill some gems here. We're tired of all the little hiding, exclusive, not telling nobody nothing.
Uh-oh.
Have you had anyone like try and page you after you've like made a song about them, or someone who's not even about them but they think it's about them?
Okay. I did write a song about one of my ex-boyfriends and I sent it to him.
And how'd that go? How'd that go?
He said, "Why would you say that about me?" It's a song that no one has heard yet, but like, it's very much like,
damn,
very like pinpointing every single thing we've been through together.
Jeez.
And like the things that he done to me. So, but like, we're good now. If you see this, we're fine. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really just, yeah, like I sent it to my ex-boyfriend and I said, "This is about you." So.
Yeah,
is that bad? That's not bad. Is that bad?
Nah, it's better that you sent it than that you didn't send it. Because if you had to hear it for the first time with everybody else, that's the thing too. Is like, from my position, like being in the industry, like I know a lot of people like have like not secret partners, but you know, some people don't always know someone's dating someone, or they don't know that someone has a girlfriend or a boyfriend. So when I hear a song, sometimes I immediately think of this artist and who I know their girlfriend or I know their boyfriend. And I'm like, oh shit, Maureen did that. Like, so yeah, I think it's better that you send it to him beforehand than him not knowing.
Yes.
And you have a project coming?
I do have a project coming. Oh my God.
Yes.
It's actually going to be produced by the producers of Hillside Vision.
Bomb.
Shout out to you guys. Sober was actually produced by them too.
Okay.
So majority of the project will be produced by them. Super grateful for them. They're my friends. I love working with my friends. Working with my friends is like the best thing in the world because it makes everything easier. It doesn't feel like work with them. But yeah, I do have a project coming out. It will be coming out next year. Finally. It's been 3 years for a project and it's been a long time coming. And I feel like it's like the perfect time to introduce a project for me.
Yes.
Before, I felt like it was way too early. Like the first 2 years, I was like, it's way too early to drop an EP. But like, I think now is a good time.
We've been waiting, fam.
I've been waiting. Yo, I've been waiting. What?
Yeah, you're on your Frank Ocean right now. Like,
chill.
We've been waiting. So, do you have an idea how much songs you want to have on the project? Like,
right now it's 7.
Okay,
that is the goal. We're almost there. So,
okay,
yeah.
And is it gonna sound more like Sober, or is it gonna be in a different direction?
It's going to be like around the same vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But I really want to show my versatility as an artist for this project.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to give up too much. You know what I mean?
That's literally, I'm here for you to give it all up. That's every question I can think of. The question I want to know is like, is there gonna be any happy songs on this? Have you had any happy songs yet? Or even it could be like, you know how Last is not really a happy song, but we can all dance to it. You have anything that's like more upbeat that we can maybe dance to and shake some ass to?
Yeah.
Get some ass shakers?
I don't know about ass shaking, but like a bit happier.
Okay.
Something a bit more lighthearted, you know? Because I get it. Like, I know I've been dropping a lot of like very somber music, but
yeah, because here's the thing. I feel like when you're learning about an artist for the first time with a full body of work, that's like how you think of how they are, you know? It's like Kid Cudi's first project, you're like, he's going through it. You know? That's just how you think of him. He could be in a better place when the project comes out, but at the time of making it, felt like he was going through it. So I feel like people are gonna hear your project, and I'm very interested to see what they think about you from hearing the project for the first time?
Well, right now, what people think of me is that they think I'm super toxic.
100%. 100%.
You're not supposed to agree.
I'm saying that's what
It's just my music.
I'm saying that's what they think.
I promise you, it's just my music.
I know it's never your fault. I know it's never your fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never your fault. The craziest thing is I have to say, but sometimes when you send me a song and it's like you're talking some shit in there, I feel so good. I'm like, yo, my life is mild. Like, I'm like, my street life ain't no real street life. So it's good to hear.
I don't know. I feel like I need to shut the fuck up sometimes, but you know. Sometimes like I do make songs that are like really, really rude, and I'm just like, I can't release this. It's way too mean. It's way too mean. But you know, I'm also trying to get out of that mental.
Yeah, I think there's no such thing as a song that's way too mean, because you think of some of our favorite songs. It's like
I know
people really like think of what Usher did to Chili. Like what? Like, yeah. So I feel like I'm excited for the project.
Me too.
By the time that this comes out, the project will still not be out, so y'all will still be anticipating. And I'll let everyone know when this comes out, when this was shot, but add 3 years to that time. That's how long we've been waiting for this project.
Holy shit. Just the fact that you said that, sometimes I get caught like reflecting on this thing, and it's just like 3 years. Like, you're right. You know, like you've seen me since my first song.
Crazy.
And it's just absolutely crazy how like we're actually here right now doing this interview, because I was literally talking about it with Katie today, and I was like, yo, like we've been doing this nonstop for the last 3 years.
Crazy.
And we're only seeing results right now.
Crazy.
So like it's like great. It feels great.
It is like, see, I feel like there's so much more for you to grow, so I don't want to make this like the full circle moment.
Oh, not
but
yet.
Not yet. but in a sense, it is, just because of you putting the work in, and you've been an artist who I told other artists about as like an example. So
really?
To see, for real, to see how like far you've come and what you continue to do.
I just did my makeup. Please. Please, I just did my makeup.
Pull it back. How far you've come, because you're an artist that actually puts in the work that people can see. So I feel like a lot of artists are thinking to themselves, oh, I can't do. Okay. Oh, need the tissue? There you go. Almost.
Yo, I'm a bit emotional today, but we're okay.
No, but just to see the actual work actually become something. Because I know a lot of artists sometimes feel like I'm putting in this work, but nothing's coming of it, or no one's seeing it, or it's, you know, not going anywhere. So with you, I feel like, you know, we're seeing it firsthand. Like, we're literally here on site, you know.
Thank you.
And as well, like the first time I heard of you was from Donovan. Big shout out to Donovan.
Shout out to Donovan.
And Donovan knows, like, I still have this rule, but I try not to interview anyone who doesn't have an album out. If you have an album out, full project, then we could chop it up. But before then, so when I first met you and we were talking about doing an interview, did you have a song, maybe one song out, or you just put it out?
3 songs out by the time I met you.
Yeah, so it was like very, very, very early, and to see everything since then, and to think we're finally gonna get a project, it's been a long time coming. This is your show though. You said the intro, so you can do the outro. So sign us off however you would like.
Please listen to Sober. Please listen to Sober on all platforms. I'm Geneva Lei. Thank you guys so much for all the support and the love. Literally could not be here if that wasn't possible. So
shout out to the Crips.
Oh, my nails were done by Manu, by the way. Thank you.
Shout out to Manu with the Manny.
Shout out to Manu. Thank you.
And let's not forget, canceling.
Canceling.
Bring back bullying.
I'm not going to say that.
Know yourself, know your worth.
Damn. Yes, I know yourself, know your worth. Nah.
Now we're good.
Peace out. That was fun. That was so much fun.